Things I am still figuring out in the kitchen at 30 years old. Al dente pasta. I really don't even know if I said that right. How to make one meal without using 5 random spoons. Why cooking for one always turns into accidentally making food for either a baby bird or a family cookout. No in between. How to actually make a quick meal quick. And what pan am I actually supposed to use for what? I was a part of that generation that got a taste of grandma's soul food, the cornbread, collard greens, mac and cheese, fried fish, and the candy yams. My grandma Belle used to put her entire heart, or as a southern folk like to say, her entire foot into that food. But I was too young or too hard-headed to pay attention, so I missed a lot of pro tips when it came to cooking. Like, I'm still unsure what to even do with half of the herbs, veggies, and oils, honestly. What is fresh rosemary cooked best with? The purple sweet potato paired with what? And the orange sweet potato with what? Like, when to use what cooking oil? And I'm honestly 30 years old, and I'm definitely still trying to figure out how to chop up veggies and herbs without chopping a finger off. The craziest part, I've learned to plant, harvest, cut, cook, fry, saute, season, and marinate all over the world. Learning to make homemade baraniki dough from a Ukrainian mama, milking cows for fresh milk in Masai Mara in East Africa with the village mama. But no one please ever ask me how you actually milk a cow, because I really don't remember and have no idea. Learning how to make cinnamon from like actual cinnamon bark in Sri Lanka, and honestly I wish I knew more about this entire process, but I was honestly just really amazed by how this papa had a 6-pack. Like, what are you doing? Tell me the secret. What a waste of a distraction, because this family knew everything that you could possibly ever know about cinnamon. This was definitely top 5. Making banh pho noodles in Vietnam at 4 a.m. For this family, making these noodles is a 200-year-old family tradition. However, the last generation in the family aren't really into the noodle tradition anymore, so I feel so lucky that I got to learn this. Juggling, rolling, and cooking chapati in one of my favorite places in the world. The one, the only, India. People travel from all over the world just to eat in Thailand, so I'm really happy that I got to learn to make gang phak dong in Thailand, and I actually still have this recipe, so ow!
It's really good, but it's a little kick to it.
And of course, to bring it all home, Bali, Indonesia. I recently hosted an Eat, Pray, Love, Heal retreat in Bali, and it was so special.
You must not know about me. I can have another you by tomorrow.
On one of the days where we were exploring the theme of eat, we visited this unreal organic farm and traditional cooking class together. When I looked around and saw all of us women laughing, barefoot in the kitchen, picking our herbs, chopping veggies, singing together, taste testing all the food and asking each other what was missing, cracking jokes with one another, and all of the moods and emotions and holding space for each other, it really hit me. This is the nourishment. Not just the food, but the connection, the joy, the ease, the way we showed up as ourselves, not perfect, but messy, playful, curious, and made something beautiful together. And then I realized that I'm learning to make a different kind of soul food.
On today's episode of In the Kitchen with Kian. Hey, local style today. Okay, she's ready. I'm ready. Which one of these is your favorite Indonesian meal, Kian?
Which one is it?
Your favorite Indonesian?
I don't really have favorites.
You like all?
Honestly, I love all.
Okay. Today we're making tempe manis
And nasi lewat.
nasi lewat.
Yeah,
Which
and
is,
perkedel jagung.
this is a special kind of rice, yeah?
Yeah,
And this I'm putting in here.
yeah. First of all, you need to put this one,
First.
ginger,
Okay,
this
so
one,
there's
and
an
the
order.
cumin.
So first,
Yeah, first is ginger
why is ginger first?
because you want to get the flavor.
Okay.
Because it's like a garlic oil, it's like a ginger oil. And then you put this.
And then, so this is the lemongrass that's next.
And then you put cumin.
Oh, I'm getting like a real. Is this Flores
And
style
this-
or is this Bali style?
No, this is Javanese.
Javanese.
Yeah.
This is how you know the food is going to be good, when the base is good. I'm just now learning that you should cook in layers like this. Normally, I would just make the rice and then I would try to put this on top, but this will not taste the same, obviously. How was your day?
Good. You this
She teaching
belajar
me.
memasak.
Iya, kita masak-masak aja, Pak.
Oh, bagus.
She's teaching me tempe manis, berkedel, dan nasi apa?
Nasi liwet.
Nasi liwet itu Jogja ya?
Iya.
Oh, nice. Oh, good. Tinggal di mana, Dek?
Yeah, you are.
Oh. Makasih, Pak.
You are so beautiful.
Yeah. You big ladies from the east. Yeah.
How is it possible? Put it inside?
Iya. Put all of them in.
Oh, maybe we should use bigger one, no? Or it's enough?
Just have to be a little bit patient.
Yeah, slow, plan. Plan cabaret. Is this correct? Plan cabaret. I feel like somebody said that before. I don't know if that's correct.
Pelan-pelan sabar.
Pelan-pelan sabar, patient.
Patient.
Oh, plan sabar.
Sabar
is
is
like-
mean patient.
I like that word. Plan sabar.
You put this little bit of, and you put salt.
Ketchup mix
Ketchup
sweet
manis.
ya. Yeah, like your smell like ya. Sweet.
Yeah,
And you put little water to make them
Plan sabil.
Pelan-pelan sabar.
sabar.
Sabar. Plan sabar. Oh, I like this word very much. Ooh. Oh, smells so good already.
Jadi kalau buka pas janji aja. Jadi
Oh,
kayak
gitu
dari
ya.
Instagram kayak gitu aja.
Oh,
Iya. Lagi online jadi kalau nggak tiap hari gitu di situ.
udah tiap hari di sini.
Iya.
Kalau ada pesanan gitu ya.
Iya, tapi ya alhamdulillah sih ada aja Pak ya.
Udah terus ya.
Iya, satu maksudnya ada aja lah kan namanya kita jualan ya. Jadi ya hari ini sepi, besok rame ya.
Iya.
Gitu.
Oh, bisa temenan sama ibunya nanti kalau ada.
Ya boleh
Okay.
kalau kontaknya. Iya, atas
Ya, nanti saya kasih kontak ya.
Iya. He said that his mother also do hair.
Really?
Yeah, she has an artist makeup.
You have a karma with people who do some stuff with beauty, yeah?
Yeah.
Because your wife.
My wife do. She
Also, Pak
always,
Made wife doing some beauty. She doing.
Oh, yeah.
Pak Made?
Pak Made has a salon, big salon.
Yeah, Dua.
Yeah.
I think it's better than how do you call it? Salon is better than restaurant, you know?
Oh, restoran?
Yeah, because salon like most of the thing that you use is doesn't go spoil in the same day.
Oh, less waste.
Makanan kan cepat rusak.
Hmm.
Kalau di salon kan nggak cepat rusak.
Oh, iya.
It's good.
Good.
Tapi I think maybe a little bit salt.
More salt?
I don't know.
Good.
More salt, you think, or?
I don't know.
This is my beautiful friend Kian from Flores, Indonesia. She's also one of the best hairstylists in Bali for us African folk, by the way. Kian can cook, and she's also one of the most grounded women I know. Kian has maintained so many of her family traditions, and I just think it's so beautiful. She always reminds me that food is more than food. It's the land that grew it, the people who cared for it, how it was picked, the market that sold it, and how we show up in the process of preparing it. Kian and Pak Suparta taught me a new Indonesian word today, palan sabar, patience. And being in the kitchen more keeps teaching me about patience, presence, and practice. This kind of soul food that I'm learning to cook is the kind that doesn't always need a recipe book or even a recipe. It's really the kind that brings you closer to people, things, and life, and even closer to yourself. It lets me get a glimpse of my own little imperfections, like my lack of patience when I don't let things cook all the way through, or how things can go from golden to charred in 30 seconds because I got lost into a deep thought. And I guess it's all a part of it. The tears from chopping the onions, cleaning the counter for the 5th time in 10 minutes, checking the stove, the oven, the pan, cleaning the dishes while somehow making more dishes to clean. Forgetting that one ingredient and not realizing until you're literally halfway through the entire meal. I used to think that cooking was just about what ended up on the plate. Now I know that there are so many other ingredients involved in a good meal. I've been in a lot of kitchens, I've heard a lot of advice, I know a lot of recipes, I borrow a lot of tips, but it didn't make me a good cook. You could call it borrowed wisdom versus lived wisdom. The real stuff, the stuff that actually sticks, is what comes from trying, messing up, and trying again. And I guess that's why I say I'm still learning how to cook, because I'm also just learning how to practice, to have the humility of not knowing what I'm doing and allow myself to be taught. To have the courage to try even when I know damn well that I do not know what I'm doing. And to have the self-compassion to just take the L, wash the pan, remind myself that a flop doesn't mean failure and that I'm just learning. I'm still learning how to feed myself in all areas of my life because let's be real, a lot of valuable things got lost after grandma's generation. I'm still figuring out how to create a life that is just as delicious as my grandma Bell's soul food. And if you're still figuring that out too, you're not behind. You're just in the middle of your recipe. Thank you for being in the kitchen with us today. And if you want to keep following this journey of learning how to live softly, nourishment, and self-care from the inside out, make sure to subscribe. I'll be dropping a video each month on my 365 days of 30 wellness journey. I made a free self-care guide with the practices that I use the most, not because they're trendy or super fancy, they're not over the top, but because they actually work. I have tried so many things on my wellness and healing journey, and I feel confident enough to say that without these things, we may keep finding ourselves in these cycles of stress, anxiety, loneliness, fear, confusion, or numbness, no matter what we do. So you can think of these as foundational tools in your self-care kit for your nervous system, your brain, your emotions, and just your peace of mind. You can download it for free using the link in my description box.